What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the GHO podcast, the Sunday special, baby. Today's topic, there's only one way to regain her respect, bro. I want to talk a little bit about men's self-improvement and how if you're always improving on yourself, if you always working on you and making your own magic happen, bro, you're ultimately gonna gain the respect of your peers and the people around you because you're willing to go do something that they are not willing to go do. If you look around and you ask most people what they got going on, you hear a whole lot of nothing. If you ask people what they got going on and you hear something, ask them what they doing about it. A lot of times it's a whole lot of nothing. So a lot of times half the battle with anything is just taking action, bro. It's just getting up and actually doing the thing or getting up and actually putting effort towards it. Bro, it is so easy to win nowadays. It's so easy to get more, make more, do more, have more respect, get women to like you more. It's so easy to do all of this stuff nowadays because you essentially in competition with yourself, bro. All you got to be willing to do is what other people not willing to do, bro. Other people willing to wake up at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. My boy Darius ain't nothing bigger than the program, bro. I keep saying it. We gonna get them shirts made, gang. But like, if you willing to do more than what anybody else is willing to do, if you willing to push further than anybody else willing to push, then nobody can stop you, bro. Because think about it like this: if you ask or if you just listen to people when they talk, a lot of y'all work jobs, right? And at your job, just listen to a coworker talk. Listen to them talk like ain't nothing bigger than being at that job. It's somebody at that job who want to be a lifer, bro. Ain't nothing bigger than being at that job. They get so emotionally invested in that job, and it ain't nothing but minimum wage work. It ain't nothing but, and I'm not saying you work minimum wage work. I'm just saying ain't nothing but work that you making pennies on a dollar for because it ain't your own business. It's not your own venture or nothing like that. And look how invested in someone else's dream they get, bro. That's how you know a lot of people not willing to put it in for themselves. And a lot of times the quickest way to gain respect from anybody back, the quickest way to gain respect from a woman back, the quickest way to get back in a space where you yourself are at the top of the totem pole is to just be willing to do what nobody else willing to do. Motherfuckers ain't willing to wake up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. work, right? Everybody talking to everybody like, oh, I work 40 hours a week. Why ain't you working 60? Why ain't you working 80? Why aren't you trying to do something that no one else is doing? Why aren't you trying to invest your talents and your ability and your know-how into something that is greater than you, bro? That's the type of stuff women respect, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Reginald Mackey, bro. The rake dropping gems. I be trying sometimes, bro. I be trying. But the point is, at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. You got to look at it from the perspective of a human. Everything ain't about this weird, like red pill view of things. And while I agree with a lot of what the red pills say, everything ain't about this weird red pill view of things, right? Sometimes you got to look at things from a human perspective. Why would I respect somebody who keep on claiming that they gonna do this and do that and do this, and then there's nothing to show for that work? There's no success to show for that work. There are no milestones to show for that work. You are not talking about how you have progressed. You are not talking about what you have done, what you have put in, how far you have gone. You're not talking about none of that, bro. And see, the thing is, the quickest way to get to a woman, the quickest way to make her fall in love with you is through her ears, bro. It's how you talk to her. It's how you mack her, bro. It's how you bring game to the situation. So if the quickest way to get to a woman is through her ears and she ain't trying to hear what you got to say because she don't respect your grind, she don't respect your hustle. If she not trying to hear what you got to say because she think you too up her ass to be going and taking on the world, bro. If she ain't respecting what you got to say because she ain't willing to follow you and listen to you, what makes you think you going to be able to put the right seeds in her that's going to make her have undying respect for you, undying loyalty for you? See, the thing is, when a woman who has undying respect and loyalty for you is because you saying the right things, bro, at the end of the day. And saying the right things have to be Like they have to come with congruency, dog. What is congruency? Congruency is when you as a man are acting what you are talking. And you don't gotta be a rich, you don't gotta be like, hey, I'm gonna be a rich dude with a Cuban and a, whatever wrong, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta be that guy, but you gotta be like, hey, look, one day I want to drive a sports car, bro. And then your actions have to say that one day you want to drive a sports car, such as one day I want to drive a Bugatti. I'm not driving a Bugatti yet. I ain't there. Like one day I want to drive a Bugatti, right? And so, since I want to drive a Bugatti one day, what are you doing to drive a Bugatti? Well, I'm hosting this podcast that's growing every day, and I got the best subscribers in the world, bro. Shout out to y'all. I'm working on real estate and trying to put myself in the real estate arena. You know what I mean? I'm making my money in several different areas, right, of life. I have several different streams of income. That is someone who is trying to work to a space where they get to the place where they can have a Bugatti, bro. That is someone who, when a woman listens to them and when she thinks about them, that's something she could talk to her friends about. Because y'all underestimate, bro, how much it matters to them that they talk to their friends, families, peers about you, and how that come out and how you look to them, bro. That matters so much to them, and they'll never tell you that, dog. They'll never tell you like, oh, it mattered to me how when I talk to the girls at the whatever, when I'm getting my hair done and I'm telling them about how you own two businesses and you're blah blah blah, how they, oh my god, you got a good one. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you how much that mattered to them, bro. They don't tell you how much your success mean. All they tell you is, oh, good job, babe. I got your back, babe. They tell you that, but they don't tell you that if you wasn't doing that, they wouldn't respect you as much. They don't tell you that if you wasn't on your grind, they wouldn't care about you as much, because then they couldn't show you off to their friends. They couldn't talk about you to their friends. They don't have anything to latch on to, bro. At the end of the day, you got to look at things like this. It's always going to be some kind of advantage for her. It's always going to be some takeaway for her, something that she gets from the deal. So she has to respect your grind and respect the fact that you working towards what you're doing. Hey, P, what up, bro? Welcome, welcome. Darius, he said, we at the gym at 5 a.m. We work at 80 hours a week. We meditate and write down our goals. We reading, building the best version of ourselves. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Exactly. I couldn't have worded that better, bro. If I try, I couldn't have worded it better than that. We reading books. Books is 1A to getting to your goal, bro, because everything ever been put in a book, dog. Every man's life story who has mattered has been put in a book. He told you all of his weaknesses, all of his triumphs, how he did it, why he did it, bro. All of these games, all of these gems that's in a book, bro. Uh, all of these guys who made money, teaching you how to make money, what money is, why money is, bro. It's all in a book. All of these people teaching you women, bro. It's all in a book. Everything has been done before. And if it hasn't been done before, the only way you're gonna be the first person to do it or invent it or triumph at it is what? By learning what everybody else know, so that you can invent something new that they don't know, bro. That's exactly how. So at the end of the day, bro, if you ever wanted to regain a woman's respect, it started at home. It started with you. It started when you look in the mirror and you decide to yourself that you're going to start drawing boundaries. It's when you decide to yourself, okay, I'm not going to let anybody, let alone you, woman, or anybody else talk to me out of pocket. It's when you start drawing boundaries. I'm not about to allow anything that's going to fuck up my mental space or fuck up my trajectory to come in and start to destroy that, bro. It's when you start creating a space where it's like, all right, I'm ready to take this thing to the next level. So ain't nobody finna intrude on my work time. This time has been set aside for me to work. This time has been set aside for me to improve myself. This time has been set aside for me to go to the gym. This time has been set aside for me to read a book. This time has been set aside for me to meditate. This time has been set aside. I am not going to let a woman interrupt that. I don't care if I am in no contact. I don't care if I ain't heard from the bitch in 6 months. I don't care if she reach out. If it's my meditation time, I'm going to meditate. And then if I feel like it a little bit later, I might pick up the phone and answer. What do you want? I might respond to that text message. What do you need? What are you reaching out to me for? And you better be quick and succinct and to the point, because if you not, you're wasting my time. And you know what? people who waste my time they get the fucking door. They get an exit, bro. You want to know why they get an exit? Because when you waste my time, you waste my money. When you waste my money, you're disrespecting me. So it's another roundabout way of just not respecting you in the first place. But nah, too many guys, too many of you guys, y'all just accept the fact that these women think they can walk through, skate any kind of way that they want to, and then come back to you at any pace, at any rate that they want to, smiling in your face. Whole time they're trying to take your place. Backstabbers. But nah, y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. But they think they could just come back whenever they want to and just slide into yours whenever they want to. And the reality of the situation is they are not respecting your grind and they are not respecting you. And the only way to get that respect from a woman, because ultimately, when you draw these boundaries, ultimately, when you make a woman respect you, when she doesn't have a choice but to respect you, if she's going to be a part of your life, guess what? She loves you more. She loves you more for drawing those boundaries. She trusts you more for drawing those boundaries. She feels safer around you for drawing those boundaries. Because you want to know what? She feel like if you could draw those boundaries with her, you could draw those boundaries with other people. If you could draw those boundaries, if you could protect yourself from her, you could protect her from other people. If you could protect yourself from her manipulative bullshit, you can spot manipulative bullshit on the outside in the real world, bro. Because guess what? This is what you don't want. What you don't want is for you to go out there, grind, for you to go out there, battle the world, bro. Be a warrior, be the kind of man that you're supposed to be. You don't want to go out there and then come home and have to battle your woman too. You don't want that. So any woman who putting up these ridiculous, unnecessary barriers is because she don't like you. And I say you better get rid of her ass faster. Fast, you get rid of her. Get rid of her and do it fast, bro. Because at the end of the day, hey, look, we all replaceable, let alone her. She replaceable too. There is a man who cannot put in the work, cannot be manipulated. Oh, a man who has put in the work cannot be manipulated. He sees through the BS. Exactly. When you give yourself the foresight, when you give yourself the knowledge, bro, when you work on yourself and give yourself the mental clarity, because it's a mental clarity that come with working out. It's a mental clarity that comes with building your business or building your brand or working on your, or even getting your, like, going up the ranks in your work or your job or whatever it is that you are pushing towards, bro, your purpose. There comes mental clarity with that. There comes an ability to problem solve with that. And so when you problem solve, you start to see patterns. And when you start to see patterns, you start to see patterns in everything. And so you start to see patterns of her bullshit. When she trying to be manipulative, that nagging shit, all of that. Her ultimate purpose is to get something for herself. Her ultimate purpose is to get a means to an end. It's why she do all of this. Do you think she do that shit for her health? Absolutely not. She might not even like doing it. Let's be honest. But guess what? She do it because it's a manipulative way to get what she want. And when you start to see patterns, and when you start to get to this space where you start to understand things, because you have built these things, because you have built these systems, because you have built this foundation, because you have built this framework, because you have built this version of yourself that is able to learn and see, bro, because you over here, bro. And if you got a special situation, you come over here and get a consultation from me. I'm gonna post the link in the box, and it's gonna be in the description of the video. But once you get to that space, you see straight through manipulation. You put the work in, like Darius said. She cannot manipulate you. She cannot push you to a certain extent. She cannot step over a certain line of disrespect. She cannot fuck you around, bro. And a lot of you guys, you still getting fucked around because you got a woman calling you. Oh, well, yeah, I want to be friends, or oh, how you're doing, how's the dog, blah blah blah. And you like, oh yeah, she reached out to me, but you know what I mean, she's still playing games. She reached out to me, but she's dating another guy, and I blah blah blah. Bro, what? What? Okay, cool, she reached out to you, but she not coming with the energy she need to be coming with. What are we talking about? You need to be able to identify that. It's just another ploy. Women will bluff to test you so hard, bro. They will all do the same. They will do it over and over and over again. As long as they could keep you in friend zone, as long as they could keep you on a string, as long as they could keep you where they could get what they want out of you without with the giving. See, man, let me break something down to y'all, bro. Y'all done got me started. Let me break something down to you. The dating game today is cutthroat. It's cutthroat. Everybody trying to get something out of everybody else with while giving minimal. So if she could get resources, attention, time, affection, validation out of you without giving up box, without giving up compliance, without giving up respect, without giving up her own time, if she could get those things from you without giving up like her attributes of positivity, if she could get those things from you without giving them up, it's like going to the store and being able to get your whole grocery list without paying the full price. You're gonna do it. You're gonna take the discount. And see, a lot of you guys, you're discounting your value on the open market. And see, these women recognize that you're discounting your value. You cannot control your emotions. You have no emotional control. So she's going to take advantage of that so that she can get the best price. She is the better negotiator in the situation. And you are allowing her to be the better negotiator in the situation by not creating these foundations and boundaries for yourself. Because when you create these foundations and these boundaries and you get to this space where you can't tell me nothing. I got everything you trying to give me. I could do everything you could claim to do for me. Now, what can you really bring besides this esoteric, airy-fairy bullshit that's not tangible to me? What can you really bring? Can you bring what I asked you to bring? Can you bring what I want from you? Can you follow my program? Because my boy said it. Ain't nothing bigger than a program. Can you follow my program? Can you do that? Because if you could do that, I'm going to love you to death. If you could do that, I'm going to give you everything. If you could do that, I want to be the best version of myself to you. But if you can't do that, I don't want you. I don't want some woman who half on me. I don't want some woman who reach out and she ain't got no energy towards meeting up with me or seeing me again or getting back to the space that I want to be in. I don't want that, bro. So what makes you think, and I'm speaking as if I was from your perspective, bro. So I need you to understand that that's not something I would want if I were you, bro. I would just let things play out. I would stoicism. And bringing that up, Richard, what up, bro? Shout out to England. You at work, bro? Hey, look, keep grinding, my boy. Keep on grinding. Darius said, control your emotions. Once a woman gets you in an emotional state is when you're easily manipulated. Got to control and navigate your emotions properly. Stay stoic. Exactly. Stoic principles. Control. Once she gets you in an emotional state, she gain control. Exactly. Once you stay stoic, once you gain the ability to have stoic principles. And that don't mean you got to be a fucking robot. That don't mean you got to be like, okay, I am father unit. And when I enter the house, everyone, no, you ain't got to be a robot about it. But you have to ultimately know when it's the right time and right place in order to give things your energy, your attention, your emotions. That is emotional control. You have to be able to pick your battles effectively, bro. And see, a lot of you guys, y'all not picking your battles. A lot of you guys, you in no contact. And I want to talk about this. You in no contact because you believe it to be some kind of tactic that's ultimately going to make this woman return to you. When I'm telling you, be in no contact because this woman isn't valuing you. She doesn't deserve your contact. This is why you are in no contact. You are in no contact because you are gaining elements of yourself that you have lost back. And you need to do that without her. You are in no contact because you are reaching for the best version of yourself. You are building yourself and your sexual market value for others to come in and be able to bid to the highest bidder on you, right? To the highest bidder that you like, obviously, right? And if she come in and she so happens to reach back out, if she so happens to become a part of your life, if she so happens to want to be there with you and for you, bro, she has to prove herself worthy of doing that because she did not believe in you the first time. That is why you are in no contact, bro. So it is not a technique. It is a lifestyle. It is a life choice. It is the choice to say that I want better for myself, and there is nobody in the world that is going to stop me from getting to that better version of myself. That is why you are in no contact, bro. You are not in no contact for some weird fucking sense of, oh, I want her back, and so this is what I have to do. No, bro. Does it give you the best chance to get her back? Yeah. Is taking her back the automatic solution that you should be looking at? No, you should be weighing all options. When an NBA team is about to re-sign somebody, they look at all options before they re-sign that man to a number. Sometimes when you're a restricted free agent, they let you go find out what other teams gonna give you, and then they decide whether they're gonna give it to you, because you let the market decide that. At the end of the day, if she was too stupid, if she didn't have the wherewithal to realize your value the first time, the second time she got to pay a hefty premium. You don't get the first time buyer's price no more. Now you got to pay the full price, baby. Sorry, you missed the discount. You missed the sale. Maybe you will catch it next time, but you didn't catch it this time. Richard said, let her be in someone else's program. Exactly. Because you clearly didn't like my program. So clearly you want to go find somebody program that you like. And that's completely okay. Ain't no hate, ain't no malice, ain't no disregard towards you. Ain't none of that. I want you to go find the program you want to be in, baby, because my program is elite. And so it is only reserved for elite people, elite women, women who are worth being here in this program. And that's all that I want here. You feel me? So if you got to go out, if you leaving me, if you deciding you don't want to be with me, you want to break up with me, that's a big mistake on your part. I want you to eat that mistake. I want you to choke on that mistake. So when you come back groveling. And if you don't come back groveling or willing to, as AMS say, I'm gonna repeat it again, suck a whole lot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ain't willing to do all of that, you ain't willing to be a part of my program. And like I said, you gonna pay the premium because you didn't understand the price the first time. So Alex, shout out to my boy. He said, how do you deal with a narcissistic person? See, you got to understand narcissism in itself. Narcissism is very simplified version, an overinflated sense of self, like an overinflated sense of importance in oneself. So when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, narcissistic woman, man, whatever, right? You got to understand that they have an overinflated sense of ego. And so I don't recommend this because it's kind of a dark tactic, but you have to play a game with narcissistic people. If you are going to deal with them, you have to know how to deal with them. You have to know when to ignore, first off, because ignoring them has to become 1A of how you move. Like you have to know what to ignore. Two, you have to know that they have an overinflated sense of self. So you have to use that to manipulate them. Manipulating is not negative, and it's not inherently negative, but it can be if the wrong person is trying to be manipulative. And see, most times when it comes to women being manipulative, it ends up in a negative place because they don't have any fucking idea where they're going. So what makes you think they're gonna manipulate you into a good place or manipulate you into a good situation? Nah, they're gonna use you dry and then leave you fucked up. That's what they're gonna do to you. So when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, you have to learn how to manipulate the situation yourself, because best believe they are going to do everything in their power to manipulate you. It is a constant power struggle when you are dealing with a narcissistic person. And so that's why I wouldn't necessarily recommend dealing with a narcissistic person. But you must be prepared to play this game. And it's not a game that's going to end anytime soon or ever. You must be able to play the game of always being in negotiation mode and always positioning yourself in a point of leverage. That's how you deal with a narcissistic person. Always have leverage, because what they cannot deny, they could deny all the bullshit, they can deny the fluff, they could gaslight, they could do all of that, but they cannot deny leverage. You cannot deny leverage. If I own a 6-story mansion and you don't own anything and you ain't got nowhere else to go, that is called leverage. Excuse me, sirs. Give me 1 second. What up, bro? I'm on the live stream right now. No, you smooth, gang. All right. My bad. That's an important call. But anyway, as I was saying, Darius said, when you're in no contact, you shouldn't even be thinking about it. It's about you. It's about your value. It's about your program. Yes. Don't let her ass come back without paying the iron price. Exactly. Pay it. Middle Eastern said, cook. bro, cook. Oh yeah. All right. Anyway, that being said, I ain't never seen a situation where a man comes out on top, allowing himself to be led and disrespected by a woman. I've never seen a situation where a man was truly happy in a situation where he wasn't the leader and he wasn't allowed to be that leader. And if he tells you anything else, he a damn lie. He's a lie. And I want somebody to come on here and lie and say they're in a happier position, letting a woman lead everything, make all the decisions, and be the man of the house, essentially. I want you to come up here. See, that's what we have lost in this generation. We have lost in this generation, in this time frame. We have lost this idea of gender roles. And see, gender roles are fucking there for a reason, bro. Follow me now. Gender roles are there for a reason. You want to know why? They are roles best suited to a certain gender. That is not negative. That is truth, bro. Guess what? If a man is more suited to lift a heavy fucking boulder, then that man is more suited to lift a heavy fucking couch. If a woman was more suited to weave grass into a cover, then that woman is more suited to knit a fucking blanket. My point that I'm making here is there are certain things that the genders are just better at. And guess what? One of those things are that men are just better at leading, becoming a leader. They're trying to trick you into this bullshit where they say women should be able to lead the relationship and they should be able to lead at all of these places and all of these jobs, etc. But every statistic ever, the divorce rate, every job where a woman is at the tip top of the position, everything tells you that this is just false. It's a dumpster fire. You got failing companies, you have failing relationships, you have a failing generation. Like, you got a generation of children having the least amount of kids ever in the history of the planet, my boy. The least amount of kids being born. And do you want to know why that's happening? And I'm not saying the least, that's false information. It's not the least amount of kids being born ever, but it's the least amount of children being born from that generation, because they are not procreating, and they're not procreating because they have gender roles fucked up. So do not let a woman lead you. And then you can debate me about it. I don't care who you is. If you don't agree, you can debate me because it's the truth, bro. We got hard evidence to back this up. Men should be leaders. So when you let a woman disrespect you, when you let a woman have her way with you, when you doing things just not to hear her nag you, when you accepted her talking to you any kind of way and you not checking her on that shit, when you deciding to allow manipulation to overtake you or to allow yourself to be manipulated. Because let's talk about this. Some of y'all know you being manipulated. You know for a fact you being manipulated, but you allowing it to happen and keep the peace for the kids. Or I'm staying with her for the kids, or I'm staying with her because this is easier. I don't want to lose because alimony, and I don't want all of this to happen. And you doing all of this. Nah, bro, you don't need to do none of that. Your respect should come first. Because if you happy, those kids that ultimately you going to leave for a little while, but you going to get back to them. If you're a real man, you going to get back to them. Those children you leaving for a little while, they're going to see a father who's happy. They're going to learn from that father who's happy great lessons about life, lessons about how to be happy in life, how to be successful, because you're going to go become successful. And then they are going to lead happier, more successful lives. If you stay with someone who is disrespecting you, who is treating you like shit, what do you teach them? Stay with someone even if they're disrespecting you, even if they're treating you like shit, even if you are not compatible. That's what you teach them. So they're just going to go repeat the cycle until someone else in your bloodline, if it happens, if your bloodline continues, because we just talked about how these kids ain't having kids no more, bro. If your bloodline continues, they're going to repeat the same cycle. Do you actually want that for your kids? Women will cause this. They don't understand the gravity of what they causing. They will cause this and have no accountability in the matter. Take no accountability for what they cause. That's why it is up to you. If you are going to receive all the blame, if you are going to have to take all the accountability as a man, if you are going to have to be in a space where you have to do that kind of work they don't even understand because they're not required by society to take accountability for things. If you're going to do that, at fucking least, do it your way. Make them follow your program. Adam said, why would a female ex-dumper that I'm in no contact with get her guy mate to block me on IG? Me and him don't even know each other, and I know they're childhood friends, nothing more. Plus, he got a girlfriend. It could be any number of reasons. He could have blocked you on his own because he don't want to be friends with you because he friends with her. You got some dudes like that. It could be, she telling them lies. I mean, they good for that. It's a lot of women out here, and I ain't saying all, so all police get the hell out. But it's a lot of women out here who will lie. They will straight up lie on your name. They will straight up make you look like a villain, knowing damn well that they were the problem. They will straight up make you seem like you are the worst thing to ever occur in their life, knowing that they were the one who came and turned your life upside down, or that they came, wreaked havoc, caused chaos, and then fucking left in a storm. They will do it. So it's any number of reasons why bro would have blocked you. But what I say is I wouldn't even worry about it. Fuck him. If he don't want to be a part of your life, a part of your circle, then he don't deserve to be there. When they come groveling back, it's because you did something right. When they come groveling back, it's because you did something right. So go do something right. And then when they come groveling back, you'll feel how good it feel to have that kind of power, bro. Man, you'll feel how good it feel. Chantel said, straight facts, and those manipulative tactics used to work when my eldest sister passed. I was lost, gullible, and taken advantage of. Damn, the 20 years spent, I ignore her ass when I see her. I don't blame you, bro. 20 years, that's crazy. Richard said, see you next week. Work calls, bro. Get to the grind, dog. We here when you need us, dog. Peace out, my boy. Adam said, women play some weird games when you don't give in to no contact. It gets their brain ticking. Yeah, because they know what you give. They just think you don't know what you give. Or they think they can manipulate you into believing that what you give is not as valuable as what you give. But here's something that they also know. If you give it to her, if you are providing her a certain level of value and a certain level of comfort and a certain level of whatever, bro. Let's say you whatever you do, bro. Let's say you bought her a car. If you could do that for her, what makes you think some other woman who dying for that? There is some woman just as pretty, willing to be more nice, willing to be more compliant, willing to follow your program. There's a woman dying for what you do. Solely what you do. So what you do would be enough for that woman. But she over here trying to make you feel like it ain't enough. But she know that. She's well aware they're not stupid. One thing you would never hear me call women is stupid, because they are not. They are incredibly smart and cunning creatures, bro. That's why you have to be one step ahead. That's why you have to be playing the chess game at an elite level. And if you're not playing the chess game at an elite level, you will lose. You will lose. That's why it's important to train your brain and sharpen your mind every single day. That's why it is important to become a better version of you, 1% better every single day. How much does that add up to over the course of a year? How much does that add up to over the course of 5 years, 10 years? How much does it add up to when you decide that you're going to become better every day in some way, shape, form, or fashion? When you take on new projects and create progress. Oh, yeah. Then can she get 2 steps ahead of you? If you put in more work than she ever could, can she get 2 steps ahead of you? Absolutely not. Can that guy who she's looking at besides you get 2 steps ahead of you? Absolutely not. Kobe Bryant said it best. If I'm putting in more work than you every single day over the course of 5 years, you could never catch up to me. You will never be able to catch up. That's what you need to be doing, bro. Adam said women play some weird games when you don't give into no contact, gets their brain ticket. He said, these simp guys, mates. Yeah, it's some simp dudes out here, man. But even for the simps, bro, and right now I'm just talking to the simp guys. Even if you have been a simp in the past and no longer identify, whatever, bro, it is not lost. You are not lost. It is not over, bro. You still get to wake up. You still get to breathe. It don't matter how old you is. It don't matter how far you behind. It don't matter how much in the hole you are, how distraught, how broken, how sad you are over this breakup, or the fact that she left you, how much she has left you with nothing, how deep into no contact, how long you've been in no contact, how hard it is, how deep you are in your feelings. It does not matter. There is a chance. It does not matter. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but it is only there if you go and grab it. The warrior goes and takes what he wants. The warrior goes and becomes the warrior. He isn't born the warrior. A man isn't born what he wants. We inherently have no value. So when you born, guess what? The world don't think you shit. The minute you stop being a kid, a child, and you become a young man, the world don't think shit of you, bro. Until you make something of yourself. That's not the same for women. They have an inherent value. They've inherited something between their legs that just holds value to a lot of people around the world. Just off top. They have men competing for them from the teenage years. They have men competing for them. So they're in abundance. You have to become in abundance. You have to turn the tables. You have to become a man worthy of having his choice. And when you become a man worthy of having his choice, if you so decide to choose her, she knows that it's because you're choosing her, not because that's the only choice, not because she's the only option. She knows you're choosing her. And so when someone is choosing you every day, there's a different energy and different respect around that. There's a different love that come with that because in her mind, he's waking up choosing me every day. He's a high value man. He is worth something. He is dope. He is a man who is a go-getter. He is a man who any other woman would think is a catch, the same way that I think he's a catch. Let me respect and become the best version of myself for him. That's when you can ask unreasonable ask of a woman and she'll go out and do it. That's when the true nature of femininity is the best nature of femininity. That's when you truly enjoy the woman that you with or the woman that comes back that you give a chance to. That's when you truly enjoy it, bro. That's when you truly enjoy it, but you got to do that work first. Thanks, bro. You a G2, Adam. Darius said, the tables are turning. We as men are taking back our power. Play the long game, fellas. We've gained value over time. As long as you put in work, women decrease in value over time. Stay sharp. Absolutely correct. So correct. I'm putting that on the screen. Chantel said, oh my God, you're spitting. I've gotten lied on, so she'll look like the victim. She was slandering my name, so why is she still reaching out about weird stuff if I'm such a bad man? Exactly. It's manipulation, bro. She wants you to think that you are less than you are so that she can place herself in a position of leverage. And it ain't necessarily even conscious how she doing this. A lot of women, it is conscious, but it ain't even necessarily conscious that she doing this, bro. But that is exactly what she's trying to do. A woman will lie on you to put herself in a place of leverage. Adam said, bro, you honestly helping me so much, man. God bless you, bro. You deserve all the best things coming in life. You're helping a lot of men out here who feel hopeless and you motivate us. Man, bro, y'all motivate me, dog. So, you know, hey, look, bro, the best I could do is this, bro. This is the value that I could give to the world. So I'm going to keep on giving it to the world, dog. Y'all motivate the hell out of me too, bro. Sam, what up, bro? Son of Gorilla, what up, bro? Sam says she unblocks, talks a bit, then blocks and unblocks. Is a tough game. You know, stop playing that woman game. Next time she unblock you and reach out, leave that shit on red. because she playing a game with you, bro. She trying to keep your head caught up, man. Like, put that shit away. Yeah, pure silence is the way to go. Like Solo Red said, pure silence, bro. Give her radio silence. Then she gonna get the blowing your line down. That's when that's really gonna happen. When I block her, when she blocks, I call her off no call ID because it really affects me after her blocking. Stop losing your, that's what's happening. You losing your emotional center. I can tell you what's happening right now, Sam, and I'm finna give you some hard truth, but it's only out of love, bro. And you one of my long time subscribers. I remember you from the inboxes on Instagram, everything, bro. So I'm finna give you some hard truth out of love, my dog. You are being manipulated because you are too deep into your emotions. You are being walked over. You are being disrespected because you are allowing this woman to get you so deep into your emotions. When she know when she hit that block button, you lose your emotional center. You lose your masculine center. She know for a fact that you gonna blow her line down, no call ID, calling 15 times and all of that shit. Bro, that's what a woman is supposed to do. Women do that. Women call 100 times. Women text 100 times. Women want to feel your presence. That's what femininity wants. Femininity wants masculinity to come into them. That's what she do when she want to feel you. She hit you up 100 times. So when you do that, you ain't doing nothing but being feminine. And when you being feminine, guess what? She turned off. She disgusted. Ugh. It's probably why she keep blocking you. That's part of the reason she keep blocking you. Because it's gross to her. She is disgusting. It ain't nice. It don't feel nice. It don't feel good, and it don't feel right to her. And I don't blame her because you acting like a floppy cock, bro. Get it together, my boy. It don't matter if she your baby mama, bro. Early in the video, and you need to go back and watch this live stream if you pulled up late, bro. Early in the video, I told you that sometimes you have to do what's best in the short term for yourself, for what's better in the long term for your kids, bro. And so right now, you might have to take a step back. She gonna come to you about them kids, dog. If she any kind of good mother, because y'all relationship should not dictate the kids' relationship. If she's any kind of good mother, she's gonna figure out in the end that those kids need their father. And she's gonna come to you with those kids, and she's gonna come to you with amicably about those kids. But for right now, you need to take a step back, my boy, and you need to go get it together, and you need to go and work on yourself and become a better version of yourself and get your emotions in check, bro. That's love. Solos Rig said Sam is frustrating as fuck when it happens. I think pure silence and non-contact now is the only way. Absolutely. Son of a gorilla. Yeah, that's her problem. Adam said, guys, and look into their attachment styles. You learn a lot from it. Yeah. If somebody could send me the inbox me that on Instagram, like the attachment styles and stuff, I kind of want to learn more about that myself too. Guys, if you need one-on-one consultation, you could purchase that right there. I dropped the price drastically because I plan on helping a lot of guys out in 2025. So that is a very cheap price on the internet for a consultation. If y'all want one-on-one help, bro, direct help, and the ability to be able to contact me, go ahead, book time or whatever. $1 million Don. Should you block the girl that broke up with you, or does that show bitterness? It shows bitterness. I don't believe in blocking women. I believe in them. If you want to contact me, I believe in leaving the door open because you never know what can happen down the pipeline. You should leave the door open, bro. And if she decide that she want to come back and be a part of your program, leave the door open, my boy. Only block a woman when you are absolutely sure that you don't want that woman to ever be a part of your life again, and you standing on it. Because when you walk away, you need to walk away and mean it. Dominique said, Sam, baby mamas aren't exempt. Take care of your kid and let her live the life she wants to live. No need to block her. Just get better. She shouldn't matter that much. Absolutely. Facts. Son of Gorilla said, bro, just block them because it denies them access. That's how I think about it. If you want to block them, block them. But make sure you want to block them because you never want to talk to them again. Adam said, women don't want to give in quickly because of their ego. Even if they leave you, give it time, radio silence, and it'll get her head spinning. Absolutely. Sam said, you're right. I was losing my emotional center. You can't do that. I know that's easier said than done because I done been there. I done been in a space where I lose my emotional center. I think every man here has. You got to learn that lesson to learn that lesson, bro. But it's time to start taking accountability as a man, and it's time to stop losing yourself in these chaotic emotions that she's stirring up, because she's stirring those emotions up on purpose. Some women thrive in chaos. Some of these women thrive in chaos, bro. She don't like you for real. She just like the chaos that come with you. She thrive in chaos. Adam said, also, bro, when you stop chasing, she'll think, oh, she stopped chasing, and before she would chase me so much, it'll spin her head. Yeah. Reginald Mackey said, finally got tired of the games, and now I give pure silence. She's feeling the pressure, but I will not turn back. The program moves on. Absolutely. Uh Sam said, preach always, my boy. Um I call Kaden my psychologist because he's coming with straight facts, bro. Hey, look, I ain't a doctor. I'm not none of that. I'm just somebody who been in the trenches with y'all, bro. That's it. Somebody who been in the trenches, and I'm willing to share, you know, what I know, what I've learned in this game. Attachment styles is a game changer. I think so. Solos Red said she mentioned she was attached to me. That's why she blocked me. She couldn't take no communicating with her. And that may be true, bro. I've had that occur. But the point is, I read things for what they are. I read actions for actions. If you block me, it's because you don't want to talk to me no more. All right, I'm gonna give you what you got. So it's up to you if you unblock me, you try to reach out to me. Now, I may or may not respond to you. It just depends on where I'm at in my life, because I will be doing one thing, and that's for sure. That's getting better. That's improving myself. That's becoming a better man. That is the one thing you can always count on me to be busy doing. That being said, women vote with their feet. So take their actions for what they actions say. If her actions say she don't want to be there, believe she don't want to be there, fuck what her words saying. Um, Adam said women could block you on everything, but leave one avenue open. They do it on purpose. Yeah, because they expect you to recognize, oh, it's an avenue open. I'm going to go try to talk to her through that. No, absolutely not. Radio silence, bro. Don't block me. Don't even do it. I'm not finna play these games with you. If you play those games one time, y'all done got me started. Y'all, if you play those games with her one time, you are gonna reaffirm to her that it's okay to always play those fucking games. And see, I don't like playing games. I don't. If it ain't my PS5, when I do finally get a moment to breathe and do something, if it ain't my PS5, I don't plan on playing no games with no bitch. So if you gonna play games like block me on everything and leave one avenue open, you might as well block me on that last avenue too, because you will not be getting me reaching out to you through that last avenue. You must have just left that open so you can reach out to me, because that's all that's gonna happen. Because I'm still gonna assume if you block me on anything, either one, you got something to hide from me on that thing you blocked me on. So now I think you can't be trusted. And I don't want to be around somebody who can't be trusted. Or number two, and number two is the biggest. You don't want me. You don't like me. And I absolutely don't want to deal with a woman that don't like me, because I like myself so much that I only want to be around people who like me and love me. That's how much I like myself. I enjoy being by myself, and I enjoy kicking it by myself, and I enjoy my own company. I love myself, bruh. So when a woman come around, I expect her to love me and enjoy my company just as much. Otherwise, I could be by myself. Um, Son of a Gorilla said, I agree with leaving the door open, but not always. They get limited chances with me, or else they will walk all over. Yeah, two chances. Two chances you out the door. If I leave the door open, you reach out to me once and you don't go nowhere with it. All right. You reach out to me a second time and you don't go nowhere with it. If we can't escalate nowhere with it, guess what? When you reach out the third time, you getting left on red. Ain't nothing happening. I'm not paying no attention to you. You get 2 times with me. Son of a gorilla. There are rules. Exactly as rules to the game, bro. Let's see. Son of a Gorilla said, to be honest, Kaden, I gave her enough chance. She blocked me and told me she wanted to see if I went looking for her. Like, bruh, told her, nah, you can leave me on block with those games. Exactly. Don't play those fucking games with her, bro. Exactly. Like after I contacted her on a different method. Hey, yo, check it out. If y'all in the building, bro, hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button. And if y'all feel like y'all have gained any value and y'all want to see the improvement of the channel, bro, don't be afraid to leave those super chats, bro. They matter. They help, bro. Uh they got a lot of stuff. They get this camera, these mics, they get all of this stuff, bro. This lighting system, it's improved the channel drastically, dog. Uh it says, why do they do that though? Even if they left, in terms of leaving an avenue open. Manipulation, bro. If you had the chance, right? Let's just say you didn't want to be with somebody. You left them and you had this bad chick. You got a bad chick. We in a scenario right now. You end up with a bad chick. But you also had the chance to keep this woman that you know can give you box in backup zone. Would you keep them in backup zone? Most likely. That's how she is with you. She leave that avenue open because she knows she could use it anytime. She knows she could put you in backup zone. She knows she could come back anytime. So if whatever she pursuing don't work, she could go back to what's comfortable. A lot of women just don't want to be alone. A lot of women just want attention. So she knows she could always come get that attention from you. She knows she could always do any of that for you. That's why they do that. Son of a gorilla. I forgot to mention she kept calling me for a week straight after she left. I had 47 missed calls in 7 days time. Yeah, it get wicked, bro. You see, when the mask drop, when you truly detach yourself and you practice stoicism, you start to see it. You start to really see it for real. 47 missed calls. Oh, you desperate. Oh, okay. That mask drop now, huh? You showing the real what's going on for real. You perturbed. You caught. Yeah. You gotta love when that mask drop, bro. Got to love that. Toxic and crazy. Yup. But what if I'm toxic and a narcissist? Why not block my number? You too busy listening to what these women say. They'll label you anything, Adam. They'll tell you you a narcissist. They'll tell you you toxic. They'll tell you you soft. They'll tell you you this, you that. Bro, you ain't none of those things because you don't identify as none of those things, bro. Let her call you whatever. She's just trying to get a rise out of you. She's trying to get emotions out of you because in reality, like we just said up top with son of a gorilla, bruh, when you do the right thing, that mask gonna drop. And what she really thinking, what she really feel about you when that desperation kick in, you'll see it. You will see it. Don't worry about what she say. Listen to, like I said, that's why I said watch her actions, not her words. She say dumb shit. Like women gonna say dumb shit. But watch her actions, not her words. I was at a different girl crib when she called me one day. I almost fumbled, bro, bruh. Then been there, then been in that situation before. Where you almost fumbled the bag because some bitch blowing you up from the past. Like, come on, dog, leave me alone, bro. These girls are laughing when they could trigger you. I'm still mastering the art of indifference and not giving a F. Hey, one good book recommendation for y'all is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Go read that book, bro. It's a very good book for just getting to the point where you don't care what other people think about you and you don't care why other people thinking about you. Also, you want to practice stoicism, bro. If you practicing stoicism correctly, if you doing all of that the right way, get them likes up, bro. If you doing all that the right way, bro, you got to believe you're in a better place. You're going to be in a better place. You're going to have less times where you deal with these outrageous things because you're going to be more quick to be like, you could go. All right, I'm done with this. I ain't dealing with this shit no more. You could beat it, bail. I don't want no part of your nonsense. You could go. Fuck it. But all right, bruh. I'm pushing an hour, and I think we done talked our heads off, dog. Get them likes up, bro. Leave them super chats if possible. You know what I mean? Much appreciated. Get the likes up, likes up, likes up, bro. I'm gonna read these last few comments, then I'm finna bail. Son of Gorilla said, I wonder what she'll tell her friends about me. Probably that she missed you. You were the guy and she didn't realize. Yeah, they tell their friends the truth sometimes, bro. They be telling their friends the truth. I done had some women friends tell me about some guy who she was doing dirty, and he ended up, oh yeah, I loved him. He did all of this for me. Oh yeah, why wouldn't you act like that when you was with him? Cause I'd be responding, why wouldn't you act like that when you was with him? Man, Adam said you have to be that guy who spikes every emotion in them. That's why they can't block you off of everything. We're in their head rent free. Kaden, you should do posts where we can comment what we want to talk about in your videos. I do that, man. You don't be getting the post. You got to check my community tab. As a matter of fact, before I go, join the Discord. Y'all can reach me in the Discord. I'm not going to give y'all no consultation, but y'all can drop like topics of videos and y'all can have conversation with each other and all of that stuff in the Discord, bro. Like, so join the Discord. It's right there. I see all of y'all comments in the Discord. I see anytime anybody posts in the Discord, etc. So just go ahead, pop in here, and you got a direct line in a direct community, bro. Oh man. Hey, Ninja Gating that shit, bro. Ninja Gating is that shit. Um, he said, yeah, she had to behave, and then she could go back to someone else's headache. I don't I don't know. I have no chill. Hey, look, it is what it is. Anyway, get them likes up, bro. It's your boy Caden Rake. For them people watching on the other side, man, you ain't catch the live. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later, man. Join the Discord. Get them likes up. Lead them super chats. I'm up out of here. Reginald Mackey said hit that like button. Exactly. Get it out to the algorithm. Help the video out. I'm out of here, y'all.